Greetings! So today I wanted to share a couple of different things with you, and the first one is to know what you're making, know what end result you're going for. So if you're going for an animation, obviously things need to be rigged, and you need to have the scene visible from different angles of different camera angles that you're going to be using. If you're just going for a still image though, you can just put detail where the camera sees it. And that's a pretty big point there. Your energy is finite, so only spend it where you need to spend it. And that, in the case of a still image, would be where the camera sees. So if you look at this model I made for my latest project, on the other side, there's a lot of blank spaces where I didn't put detail because the camera wouldn't see that area, and I didn't spend my energy putting work into it because I didn't need to. As you can see here, there are actually a few details that I put in that you can't see from the camera, but I put those in earlier on in the project when I wasn't sure what the composition would be and where the camera was from. But anyways, yeah, so this is the end product, and all the detail is on this side. And actually, if you look at these pipes, a lot of them don't even connect to anything. They're just there to look like they do stuff. Which brings me to my second point, which is use implied function. So as an artist, you don't have to be an engineer. You can just make things look like they work. And that's something I really love doing, adding a lot of detail and making it look like it's got all these moving parts that would work so great. But if you look at this mech in the front view, you can see that this little engine house here is way off to the side, and if it tried to move, it would probably just tip over. And also the same with the legs, these probably wouldn't function in the real world. But they look like they could, which is the main thing. Yeah, so those are the two things I wanted to talk about real quick. Also, on the topic of the first one, if you go over to my background layer and look, this definitely would not work for an animation with lots of different angles because there's like seams everywhere. It's just meant to look good from the camera view. So yeah, speaking of mechs and big things that move, I have a kit bash pack of hydraulic elements, and there's a free download in the description if you'd like to download those. Cheers!